The objective of this lesson is to be able to use and explain bar models to pictorially represent multiplicative comparison problems. Bar models can have a variety of formats. Students can use or create bar models that make sense to themselves. However, they need to make sure they clearly label the parts and information included in their models. The bar model for addition and subtraction is similar to the image shown. Any part of the model can be the unknown part of the equation. The bar model for multiplication and division is similar to the addition and subtraction model. However, the number of parts will change depending on the problem. Let's look at a couple of multiplicative comparison word problems. My book report is due on Friday. I read 8 pages last night. Tonight, I plan on reading 4 times as many pages. How many pages will I read tonight? Let's organize the information using a bar model. First, let's look at last night's reading. 8 pages. It said in the problem that I was going to read 4 times as many pages tonight. So we will put in 4 individual boxes to represent the phrase 4 times as many. Tonight's reading will be represented by the letter P. To read 4 times as many pages as last night, we need 4 iterations of 8. Looking at our bar model, the equation to figure out how many pages we will read tonight is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals P. Since we have 8 4 times, we must use repeated addition or multiplication to help us solve the problem. 4 times 8 equals 32. I will read 32 pages tonight. Is the answer reasonable? We can check our multiplication by doing repeated addition. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 is the same as 16 plus 16, which equals 32. Let's look at another problem. Using the rice cooker, it takes about 35 minutes to cook white rice. It takes about 3 times as long to cook brown rice as it takes to cook white rice. How long does it take to cook the brown rice? We need to have one bar model for the white rice and another bar model for the brown rice. It takes 35 minutes for white rice to cook. The phrase 3 times as long tells us we need 3 iterations or groups. Our equation will be 35 plus 35 plus 35 equals B, or 3 times 35 equals B, where B represents the time that it takes to cook the brown rice. 3 times 35 equals B. Let's solve this problem using the partial product of multiplication. Remember, in previous lessons, we set up the problem using an open area model. 35 decomposes into 30 plus 5. 3 times 30 equals 90. 3 times 5 equals 15. Add 90 plus 15 and get 105 minutes. It will take 105 minutes or 1 hour and 45 minutes to cook the brown rice. Looking back, does the answer make sense? I can use estimation to check. 35 rounds to 40, and 4 times 3 equals 12. So 40 times 3 must equal 120. 105 is close to 120, so the answer is reasonable. In this lesson, we learned how to use bar models to represent, explain, and solve multiplicative comparison problems. We met this objective by labeling the information used in the bar model to help us understand the information presented in the problem, explain our solution, and round to check for reasonableness of our answer.